Hello everyone, my name is Miss Megan, and I'm the head of circulation here at the Leach Library, and today I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about graphic novels. What's fun about graphic novels is there's so many different kinds that it really does go beyond just the traditional comic book style of superheroes and action and manga books to have so many different styles. So I have a couple examples here of different types of graphic novels that we have, but there are so many more in our collection that no matter what you're looking for, we have some pretty neat options. So first I have this book is called Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy. And this book is by Ray Tarico and Brie Indigo. And what's fun about this book is it's based on Little Women, but it's a modern adaptation. So it takes place in current time rather than 150 years ago when the first book was set. So the characters' names and personalities are the same, but the way the story is told is a little bit different. And of course, it's as a graphic novel. What's really great about graphic novels is you get more of the story in the context of the pictures and the setting rather than just with words. So you still have to kind of really delve into this, but instead of just reading about descriptions of characters or location, you actually get to see a little bit of it, and you really get to see the action going on in the graphic novel, which I always love to do. So there's reimagined classics or adaptations. We have a book like this. It's called This Was Our Pact by Ryan Andrews, and it's about a group of kids who are trying to follow lanterns and see where they end up. It's a ritual that the town releases lanterns every year, and this group has a pact that they will follow to the end of the line to see where these lanterns end up, and for one way or another they start turning back. So it's a great book. It was released as a graphic novel, so you get some great imagery and really see these characters here. We have some like these. We have Stormbreaker, which is book one of the Alex Rider series, or Artemis Fowl, which is book one of the Artemis Fowl series. And these are just like the novel, so if you've read the book or if you're looking for a good introduction to the series, these would be a great choice. And so all the same information is there, the story is exactly the same, but like I said before, some of the information is in the pictures, which is always a really exciting way to interpret a story. So there are other options for some of your familiar favorites as graphic novels. We have other stories just like that with Rainbow Rowell's Fangirl, the Simon Snow series, and then we have The Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. And this one is really great because you get a lot of the turmoil and the drama that you have as in this long journey on an elevator. So most of the story takes place in different scenes, just as the characters traveling on an elevator and talking to these different people, and it's just a really great story and amazing visuals that you get to see in the graphic novel version. Another way we have graphic novels is by classics. So here are a couple classic stories. We have Daniel Defoe's Robinson Crusoe, about Robinson Crusoe being stuck on an island and how he adapts and learns to survive. And then of course our great detective Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle in The Hound of the Baskervilles. So you get to see a detective and his work, and it's just so much fun. And these are just a few options, but we have more classics. We have more stories that just are graphic novels. We have more graphic novel adaptations, and of course we do have manga choices and superhero choices. Speaking of superheroes, I found this great craft. It's called Create Your Own Comic Book. And what's fun about this is you get to choose your own comic book. So when you open the book, it kind of gives you a description here. So you can fill this out and you can draw your superhero. You can create an origin story, which is really fun because, you know, all great superheroes have an origin story of how did they get their powers? Like, are they an alien from another world? So when they come here, things are different. So they can, like, the gravity is so much less, they can fly, they're super fast. Do they have a suit or something that makes them really fast or gives them super strength, or all sorts of different things. And then just a couple things here, like a hero's name, a secret identity, superpowers, a sidekick or allies, arch enemy, and weakness. And then in the back of the book, there is a fold-out section here that has, see if you can see it. It is a selection of stencils for thought bubbles, action bubbles, and captions. And then it has some ideas on how to fill those. And then many, many blank pages all set up in different squares so you can create your story. So I thought I'd start my story by trimming right along the edge here. I cut off the stencil so that I could use it in the different angles and ways, and I could flip it back and forth. But I started my superhero story, and as you can see, I didn't fill this part in yet because I'm still developing my character. So you can see how I've started some of the action, I've put some of the captions, and then I have some great sounds and illustrations, and there's not a lot of words in it right now, but as the story develops, I will get more of a storyline. But what's fun is I actually started by using pencil, just lightly sketching what I wanted, and then I used a black pen to kind of outline everything so they had nice good definition, and then colored with colored pencils. And as you can see, you can make it nice and bright and colorful, or you can keep to just a few colors to really make scenes pop. But you don't necessarily have to do it as a superhero story. You could create your own superhero, which is so much fun. You could create a reimagined classic based on your favorite story. So if you wanted to update one of your favorite stories, or really just take your favorite characters or books and make it your own, or you can even just make up a whole new character, or even make a graphic novel or comic book of your life. So you can make it more like a journal. So there's so many different possibilities that you can do with this, that was so much fun just to try to figure out, like, what am I gonna do first? So if you're interested in creating your own comic book or graphic novel, we have these available at the Leach Library by the circulation desk. Just give us a call at 432-1132, and we'll let you know how to pick one up. And they are while supplies last, so if you're interested, give us a call soon, or stop by while we're open. If you need a little bit more help with drawing or inspiration, we have a lot of books in the children's room and the adult collection on drawing. I pulled some books here specifically on comics, but we have all sorts of realistic drawing, landscapes, animals, you name it, we have a book on drawing. So this is just a very small selection. So whether you're looking for inspiration on how to draw and characters, or you want to take a look at some of our graphic novel selections so you get an idea of how it goes, just give us a call. We have so many options available for you. or come into the library and check it out. So again, the phone number here at the library is 432-1132, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.